Sexually victimized.
So I've heard people say, what's so traumatic about this? Not only is the child robbed of his youth and his innocence, but when he or she tells the person that's in charge of protecting that youth and innocence, they go unheard, they're not believed.
That was one of the reasons that me and my mother had a, disagreement. That's one of the reasons. Like, we told you what happened to us.
So it was multiple, it wasn't just you.
Nah, it was, I'm gonna say me. It's
Okay.
me.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the, I'm gonna take.
You gonna take
I'm gonna take the beating for the
Okay.
friend. But yeah, I told you what happened to me. For a long time, and I hate what I'm about to say, for a long time I exhibited a lot of violence out of fear. People salute me for a lot of stuff, but that was out of fear. That wasn't out of just me being no monster, no tough
Right.
guy. That was fear.
Were you a teenager at the time?
Yes, sir.
Were you threatened?
When?
Did he, if you tell anybody that this has happened, or she, if you tell anybody that this happened, something might happen to you or
He
someone?
did.
He did?
Yeah, he out of here.
I guess I'll leave that alone.
I mean, that's the truth. I mean, I don't know how he, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you don't know how?
He out of here.
Like I said, we'll move that along.
Yeah, he'll never do that to anybody again. That's the two things. But then, I might be shit. I don't want to say too much, but I really broke generational curses with that situation because people that came before me, they was raped. And it created the space for me to have with my children to where my children know don't nobody never touch you, that not even me. I had these open conversations with my children. They are equipped. I created a space for them to be able to tell their dad anything.
Be open and honest with you about any situation.
Anything.
Kev, you know what? Let me ask you this. How did you summon up the courage? Because I can assure you, you're not the first young man, boy, that's ever had this happen. But a lot of young boys will suppress it and
I
not.
created the space for men to be able to heal. There's so many men that come up to me and hug me and cry in the gym and tell me thank you, because I created a space. And I tell them, you was vulnerable then. We have built ourselves into machines to where we can protect the inner child. That's why I made that song, Protect Children.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to hurt children.
Your song, molested inside my mom's home. She ain't believe me when I was young. There are gonna be a lot of people that's gonna watch this.
After I made that song,
Yes.
I ain't know how much trauma that I was holding. I cried for 2 weeks uncontrollably. My manager sitting back there, he the one recorded that song. I was in Puerto Rico. And when I did that song, I cried uncontrollably for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks straight. Then I went to the bathroom, and when I shit it just like
Everything released.
everything released. I was so tense all the time just from, you underwent trauma. And even going out here and applying pressure, it don't never go away. But I think my snapping point was, damn, I hate to say who it was, but he pulled me to the side. He a monster too. He pulled me to the side. He was like, hey, are we gay? I said, I don't know. And I remember that was the last time I kind of had a little bit of like, before it went black.
You don't remember anything after that?
No, I remember. I'm talking about before my humanity kind of got turned off toward predators. I don't respect those that pick on the weak. I just don't. I don't like bullies.
Is that why you stay to yourself now? That's why you don't like, look, I don't bother nobody. I don't want nobody bothering me because I don't want that person to ever show back up again.
Not really. That come from I'm so loyal and I'm such a beautiful person that I give my all. I give my all. Everything.
How important it is for mothers, fathers, people that's in authoritative positions to listen to their child when they tell them something of this magnitude has happened?
It ain't about listening. You gotta listen, but then you gotta do something behind it. You gotta do something about it. That child not gonna know that they protected if don't nothing get dead. If don't nothing get dead, you just talking good as a bitch. What I utter with my mouth, my actions must prove. My children know. They done saw they dare to get out their character before. Everybody in this room has. Unfortunately, I hated that they had to see that. But men, as men, when you're a man, you do what you must. Fools do what they want, but men do what they must. I ain't know this conversation is gonna be like this, but this.
Oh, we gonna lighten up. But
Nah, I ain't trying to lighten up. This is healing for me.
Well, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Had your mom taken steps necessary, how different is your relationship with your mom?
It's beautiful. Cause you gotta think when a parent hear that, that's the worst thing they want to hear.
Absolutely.
They be in shock. They don't know what to do.
Because I'm here to protect you, and I didn't protect you.
But you know, my mom ain't, you know. I love my mom. But I hate what happened, but at the end of the day, it's beautiful because my pain turned into my purpose, and I'm healing the world through that. And like I say, that person, he's stretched. So.
Damn, Kev, you said like you proud of that.
I am. The fuck?
Kev.
You touch a kid, you supposed to die. Straight up. You rape a woman, you supposed to die. Straight up.
Kev, but that's not your purpose. That's not your...
Who?
I thought we was gonna let him handle that.
Who? Boy, God ain't put me here to be. God give me the strength to make sure this nigga, man, I want to stand over and give him everything I got. God, please let him be stretched. Because sometimes you give him everything you got and they, you know, God don't take his hand off him. But if God take his hand off him, that feet going up in that air. His feet going up in that air. That's how that's supposed to go.
You get relief from that? You feel you...
What? If somebody molests my daughter, you gonna die. Or I'm gonna die trying. But I'm very resourceful. Unfortunately. But if you touch one of my children, you're gonna
die. As we sit here today,
it's supposed to be like that.
What is your purpose? What did you learn from that? Have you been able to share?
No, I wasn't saying that was my purpose.
I'm saying I
turned my pain into purpose.
Yes.
Because I've been helping men that have been sexually victimized heal.
Okay.
Everybody ain't got it in them to watch a soul leave a body. Everybody ain't got that in them.
No.
And that ain't everybody. And I'm not saying that for everybody, but I'm just saying, like, you know, people that's healing. It's a lot of men that I watch go to the gym and work out, go crazy, and they suppress that. But when they hug me, they cry. So your music helped me. Your music make this world a better place. And I was like, it's okay. I know. I could look at somebody that, it's a spirit that, it's like a black class of spirit. When I watch people, I could look at somebody and tell if they've been sexually victimized. It's an energy that come with that.
A kindred spirit?
I ain't gonna say a kindred spirit, but I could look at somebody that had been molested before or sexually victimized, and I see it. It's a hurt that come with it. It's unfortunate, but the way I explain it to them is I tell them, you know, that happened at a time when you was vulnerable. You're not vulnerable anymore.
Right.
All you have to do is protect the inner child and let the inner child come back out and thrive again.
How do you let them know it's okay to heal? What happened to you weren't your fault. Now it's time to, as you say, heal that inner child and be the man.
That's easier said than done, though.
Okay.
It's easier said than done. Like, I did a lot of work, did a lot of inner work to get where I'm at. It wasn't easy for me. The first step is when I made that song. Everybody don't have a therapeutic release where they could make music.
Or write a poem or.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like I say, I cried for 2 weeks uncontrollably after I made that song. But I released it. And then I was able to go on Mike Tyson interview and talk about that.
Wow.
And that was like, vulnerability is one of the strongest things you could ever exhibit as a man. Because, you know, you got to be tough. You got to be this. You got to be that. So.
But don't some view vulnerability as weakness? You can be vulnerable but not be weak. You can be weak but not be vulnerable.
I'm being vulnerable right now.
Absolutely. But I don't think anybody that's watching this will see you as weak.
It take more courage to be vulnerable than it do to be a tough guy. I'm going to always be vulnerable first. I'm only tough if I just got to be.
They pull that Kev out. Cause this Kev cool. He just want to, get on a cigar, drink a little water.
I'm not
drunk by 3 gallons a day.
I'm really a teddy bear though. I'm really a teddy bear, but we just went down that path and I was just explaining it. And then, I know a lot of people gonna watch this and I don't want to hurt no feelings because we healing like past relationships.
Yes.
And like, I'm in the process of healing my relationship with my mother and like, I love my mom. Mm-hmm. Like, I tell her, I say, I'm grateful for you. You gave me life. We talk every day now.
Wow.
She talked to my new wife on the phone. Yep.
That's Code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.